Yeah, welcome. Okay. Um, okay. So first things first. I'm gonna go see what Callie's weapon of the day is. I'm gonna use that next though. Yay! Gonna start up with the main setup and all that good stuff. Yoki. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for people to play Splat games on a big parking lot. Enjoy games. Right, now Inklings will be able to swim. I mean, they kinda can in their own league. Is there anything new? Oh, heroes. Roger. Anything else? Gonna do? Okay, nope. Okay, let's see what Callie has today. For oh boy. Let's see. Oh, I can go with that. Why don't you give me good weapons like that in the actual series? You big jerk. Okay, so yeah, 2 quick warm-up rounds with Kelly's weapon of the day, and then on to the actual matches. Just give people a chance to, you know, show up and stuff. The Reef. E, how's it going? Welcome. No, 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 no. Yes! Burned your mouth? Were you eating something that was hot? Wow, that was quick. It stings. Cold water. Isaac, how's it going? Welcome. Just like Nintendo putting the only person on my friends list on the opposite team. Something Nintendo wouldn't understand, because they don't have any friends. Oh, roasted. Obviously have him as a friend. Sure. Ouch. Not sure what MP is gonna do on free on that weapon, but okay. I've gotten some really funny splats with this thing before, where the very last shot that comes out of it just connects with the target. It's freaking funny. Hello, Charger. Yes, Isaac? Watch out! Dude, I saw that coming. Doki doki. Interesting. Did you make a mistake? What do you mean? Get off the sides, I know it. Uh-oh. Yay! David, how's it going? Welcome. That's what I get for looking at the chat for a second. Hello! Oh. I'm going this way. Get the center, and you're good. Heads up! The funny thing about the Splatlings is that they're really good at range, but their range drop is really, really bad. Like, very bad. Like, I've had to take, like, freaking 5 shots to kill somebody with this thing. Friggin' 5. Five to 6 shots to splat somebody with this thing. That's my overall of the Aerospray. It depends on which kit. I think that the vanilla Aerospray, the MG, I think it's called. No, RG? The silver one? Whichever one it is. I think that one's the best one because you get the special so freaking quickly with it, and the suction bombs just really help in building that up as well with it. So it's just like the best at turf coverage. Like, that is the turfing weapon. The rusted Aerospray? Rusted? I don't think there's a rusted one. You're talking about the one that's like bronze colored? Aerospray PG. But yeah, when I do the warm-up rounds, let's not lobby snipe though. I want to play with all randoms. Boo to the ya, ya to the boo. Hello. Wink. Going somewhere? Right back to your base, that's where. You've made a mistake going down there, buddy. That right there is what I'm talking about. Like, the damage drop with these things are very bad. They're really fun to use, but you gotta be like mid-range, despite the fact that they're meant for long range. So I guess Nintendo just doesn't know how to actually cater to weapons' actual strengths. Going up and around? I don't think so. And that's why you use Impress with this thing. I'll take the assist. And boom! Oh my gosh, that's annoying. When someone's like standing right in front of you and blocking all of your shots, it's particularly annoying as a Splatling because you can't just keep firing. The charge will complete eventually. And you don't want to jump either because the charge will slow down to an absolute crawl. Oh, welcome! How's it going? Pretty much, but I have no, I don't even know anything about Doki Doki. I know literally nothing of it. Incoming! Let me guess, you're using MPU on that thing? I'm gonna be surprised. I think not. Close encounters of the painful kind. Having us right out. A sneak attack for a sneak attack. Samashi, how's it going? Welcome. All toasters. Toasters. Jeez. All toasters toast dinner. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the actual private battles. Let's go. You want microwaves? Microwave radiation. Makes you wonder if that's actually safe for consumption. Na, na, na. Do, do, do. Alrighty, let's go. If you rearrange the letters in Industrial, you get... Actually, that's true. There's actually, something else kind of like that. I can't remember the exact word for it, though. Gosh darn it, what was it? Chicken nuggets? Yep, and real quick. And relax. Sounds good. Chicken nuggets! Na, 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 Alright, so let's see. You know, my lobbies typically being smaller? I don't think it makes sense to... No, we just want to wait for one more person in here. Una más, por favor. Chicken McNuggies. Actually, I've recently been branching out to the Morningstar Farms plant-based nuggets. They're actually pretty darn good. Not gonna lie. But I think my favorite overall are the... Oh my gosh, what are they called? The Incognito Morningstar Farms. I think those ones are the best ones. Chicken nuggets is like your family. Chicken nuggets! You've had those? Oh really, you have? Nice. I agree, they're really freaking good. And the best part about them is, you don't need to worry about these lumps of bristly meat that are bad because it's all plant-based, so it's like, they taste like chicken nuggets, but better. At least in my opinion. The dino-shaped nuggies. For some reason, those ones have a different taste than the other nuggets. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because of the appearance, I have no idea. Jeez, Enderwatch Girl, it has been quite a while. Hope you've been doing well. You sent a friend request? Wait, have I removed you from my friends list? If you changed your name on the Switch, then maybe that's why. Add friends. Let's see. It is indeed a win-win. Chicken pie. Let's see. Is your name still the same, or did you change it? Because if you changed it, that would probably be why I deleted it. Because I didn't recognize it. Ghost pepper nugget are a joke though. Okay, actually, yeah, the ghost pepper nuggets, yeah, they were noticeably spicier than other nuggets because ghost pepper, but they're nowhere near as spicy as I expected them to be. Like, I could notice the spiciness to them compared to the normal ones. They were more hot than spicy, if that makes sense. They were more hot than spicy, but yeah, kind of bad. Sorry about that. Okay, I think that means I need to make room on my friends list, so let me do that really quickly. Joseph, how's it going? Welcome. Can't complain. How's your day going? Let's go to the very bottom and see if that works. No, still play with these guys. Okay, not too sure about this person. I'm gonna move. The name Ghost Pepper Chicken Nuggets, you'd expect your tongue to melt off. Nope. They were surprisingly not that spicy at all. Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl? Probably not. I mean, I'm not too big into the Pokemon series. The only one I played was Sword and Shield, and I didn't even finish the post-game stuff with that. I started it, but I haven't finished it, and it's like, I really don't feel like playing it. But yeah, that's just me, though. Day's going good? Good to hear. Any second now, thanks. Holy shoot, what's taking this so long? Nintendo is in dire need of an upgrade. The tiniest minuscule bit spicier than normal. Just a little bit. They definitely had some hot, to them in comparison. But yeah, those were nowhere near as spicy as, say, something like this Tapatio sauce that I use sometimes. That's a lot spicier. The pass is 1008. Na, na, na. Do, 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 do. Hello, Bridget. How you doing? Okay, we're gonna start off with the 2v2. Top 2 on the same team, and vice versa. Okay, now I'm gonna use my actual gear setup and weapon. Let's go. Do, 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 do. If you want spicy, try the blazing wings from Buffalo Wild Wings. Genuinely spicy. I've been wanting to try some stuff from Buffalo Wild Wings, and those are now on my list. Thank you for letting me know of their existence. Thanks for letting me know they are a thing that indeed exist within the Buffalo Wild Wings menu. Hello. Enjoy the missiles. Enjoy the candy corn. Where is everybody? They're all dead. I'm gonna wait for both of them. There we go. Because that's the only way to do it. I still wish you could lock onto the hyper bombs at the Princess Diaries with the missiles. I think that'd be good. I need to win. They're gone again. Sherman 42 while the way, Sydney. Sherman 42 while the way, Sydney. How can you do this? Just keep trying and you'll get there eventually. Now I ain't got no drop roller anymore, so I gotta be careful with my super jumping. Which I think that ability is just very limiting. I think Egress is a lot better overall than drop roller. Drop roller is flashy, but I think Egress is just better. Wings and atomic wings. I've actually never tried atomic wings, but I wouldn't be able to make any real comparisons. But knowing you and how you like the spicy stuff, I'll definitely take your word for it. Let's see if I can handle it. Okay, here's one of the things I dislike about spicy foods. As much as I do like spicy foods, there will be times when I use something like the tapatio sauce or something, and that'll get... Sometimes a small little chunk of it will get stuck in the back of my throat, kind of like a pepper, a flake, and it freaking burns. It burns a lot. That's just annoying to me. Dun, 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 dun. Kind of the Hot Wings place you went to up on Fullerton? For some reason, you decided to get the highest level of hate. How'd that work out for you? G to the J's. Let's get a little more people in the lobby. You'll know? Oh, someone's coming. Or someone's leaving. Coming. Okay, so I'll spectate the first one. Y'all have fun. Rainmaker on Derby Arena. Wonderful! Atomic wings are like spicy side of things, like 5 times spicier than Tapatio hot sauce. Okay, in that case, I definitely don't think I'd be able to handle it. But while we're on the topic of peppers, I mean, I think my favorite overall peppers are the jalapeno peppers. I was gonna use the same setup at half. Because, like, to me, it's like the perfect blend between spiciness and flavor. It's like, you can taste the pepper, it's not, you know, overtaken by the spiciness of the pepper. The spiciness is still there, while still being able to taste the flavor. Yeah, jalapenos. Jalapeno peppers. Favorite peppers are a habanero. I was about to say, like, I never heard of habanero. I've heard of habanero, but not habanero. But yeah, habanero. For the same reason. Yeah, like, perfect blend between spicy and flavor. Gotta be... Dr. Pepper! But there's nothing really pepper about it. Okay, I'm actually not too big of a fan of Dr. Pepper because I think the flavor is a bit off compared to some of your other fizzy drinks. It's not, I mean, it's not bad, but like, I think my favorite fizzy drink overall would definitely have to be the original Green Mountain Dew. Just that stuff. It's got more flavor than fizz. I think that's why I like it. Habanero pepper is like their candy. I wish I could eat like flat out peppers like their candy, but for me, I actually need to have the peppers with something. Because just a plain flavor of them alone, I'm not too big a fan of. So, ready! Going down the list on spectators. Flat zones. Wow. Now it gives us a stage. Thank you, Nintendo. Give me a second. Equipamundo? I know there's like actual like pants, but I prefer the long ones. Birds are typically hot, but Dr. Pepper is minty, which is cool. Minty flavor. Spoopy! Ooh, Snivy! How's it going? Welcome! Been a while. Hope you've been doing well. You love spicy foods. I like spiciness, but if it's too spicy, then yeah. It's gotta be like mild spicy for me, but I still like the spiciness. Oh, a jar of jalapenos. I mean, actually, there is this jalapeno jelly, or that you can use. That's more like, you know, in case you want to just spread it on something like it's, you know, grape jelly or strawberry jelly, whatever the heck you want to call it. What kind of computer do I use for streaming? I can't remember the exact full name of it. It's here somewhere. It's an MSI laptop, but I can't quite remember the full details about it. And yeah, good luck with Black Friday. Black Friday tends to be Black Friday tends to be pretty insane. However, people are literally killing each other. Those Interagent 3 battles come in handy in actual turf wars. Or matches, rather. Spicy famous bowl. To me, it's actually not that spicy. Where's the other poison? Oh, it's there, alright. Diligence. Aye, sir. Where did we park the invisible boatmobile? Still getting burned on that tailpipe. How far the boy? Yeah. Trying to get those hot deals. Which makes sense, yeah. I mean, that's what Black Friday's about, but at the same time, I've heard, you know, actual stories of people literally trampling over people in Black Friday sales, and it's like, dude, chill. You don't need to kill people to get an inanimate object. Jeez. G to the G's. May or may not be lurking, so laters. Okay. Have a good one. Stay safe. Lurking is 100% okay. Okay, going down on the list. And I think I should try keeping the teams a little more balanced. So after this one, I'm gonna do just that. Have it randomized. Oh wait, and we're doing power control? Oh boy. Where's my 26 splats in one game weapon? Not like it's gonna carry the same performance over here. These are private battles. Not actual ranked mode. Bridge from fantastic. That led to a lot of inspiration. That's for sure, yeah. But after this match, I'm gonna go ahead and randomize the teams, or try to make them a bit more balanced, because I'm not sure like what your guys' skill levels are. I myself am not the best player at this game by any means, but I'm not the worst either. Like, I'm intermediate, if that makes sense. I think Hap and I are roughly the same skill level. So I think it'd make more sense to balance out the teams in that regard. Just how you want to. Blaster pal. Never mind. Oh, I thought my Grim Range Blaster was a suction bomb for a second. Like, does the kit? No, the kit Hab's using doesn't have a suction bomb to it. Or is that the original? I don't know. No, the original has... I don't know. I don't know the kits of the weapons. Because I don't use them all that often. Somebody died. Oh. Hey, Dylan, how's it going? Welcome. Disconnected for a bit? I said MSI? Yeah, an MSI. Because the one you might get? MSIs. Oh, nice! I mean, MSI, they're all roughly the same in performance and all that, so can't really go wrong. But yeah, I can't remember the full details of my laptop. Jeez, that was quick. Okay, that's another very annoying thing about the inkjet. If you're in tower control and you jump off with the inkjet, it counts as you getting off the tower, which to me is just dumb. Because your, marker thing is still on the tower, so it shouldn't do that. But it does. Hello. Your life is now in peril. No, I can't get that out of my head. That works. A direct hit though. I wouldn't recommend jumping with this thing because you'll get screwed. I'll take the trade. You know, the irritated them since a month now. Nice! How'd you do on them? I'm pretty sure you did just fine. But now you get to have a little R&R. Oh. It's always satisfying when you land a direct hit, but at the same time I don't feel like I do that out of skill, just out of luck. Ouch. It's already been a half hour? Jeez. We're almost a quarter of the way there! Lightning, Larry, Luciano! But we're just let the race begin! Jeez. I mean, I expected something like rollers to be effective for TC, but I just prefer something like slushers. Just because they're a little bit quicker. Not to mention one of the kids is really good for tower control. Style. Kind of. I'm already halfway there! I say, I'm already halfway there! Wow. Pretty close. G to the G's. 6, how's it going? Let's go. Here you are. Ain't that just like a land creature to keep a sea creature waiting? I thought y'all wanted a rematch. I did. And I took a head start like you did. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so Hep and I have already spectated once. So we're gonna have you spectate next. Land Blitz. Let's go with Speedy. Where's my character? Nothing but catering to the special with this thing. Don't want it. I mean, here's the thing about my performance with this game. It's very inconsistent. Sometimes I do good, sometimes I do bad, sometimes I do mediocre. Uh-oh. Okay, someone's got us. Okay, Hep and I will rotate. There was 7 when I counted. So Hep and I would just rotate. Until it pretty much balances out both Hep and me at the same time. Or Isaac can set out. Okay then. Thank you, Isaac. Wait, who DC'd? It was a Puggy song. Yo, how's it going? Welcome. Everyone choose up Brush. We're all going brushies. I still hope that in Splatoon 3 you can customize the... Okay, from the looks of things, it looks like you can customize the appearance of your weapon. Either that or those are just the new designs entirely. But I really hope you can actually customize your weapon. Just the appearance of it, though. Along with the color. Because that would be cool. Here we go! Ouch. So cool. XR gun! XR gun! Hello. And we are off. Be a good little sprinkler and guard the base. Oh. In direct combat, the ink brush is faster, but the octobrush is more power-filled. I think the ink armor actually bought me time to throw those in. Jeez. Holy shit! I almost died to that. Ouch. Yes. Little biased. Since he must return from the inkjet. I'm gonna place this right here. Just for the heck of it. Maneuvers. Evasive maneuvers! They're still tracking us. Impossible! We use evasive maneuvers! Oh, hello. Wow. And do not grab that clem until overtime is a thing. I'll take this. I do. Oh, it's the ball. Ingamer doesn't do much if you're already damaged. Like, it's weird. Like, if you're damaged, the ink armor, the damage from that carries over into the ink armor, and kind of just makes the ink armor not do its job like at all. You can still die while having it mid-activated. Which to me is just bizarre. Hello, Dylan. But just barely. Jeez. It went up just in time. King, how's it going? Welcome. Things going pretty good. How about yourself? Jeez. Oops, I did not mean to grab that. I did not mean to grab that. Why the heck would it go all the way up there? Wait, taking the lead! This is actually a very close game. This is fun. Ouch. This could be anyone's game. Let's see how it goes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll just have to see how this goes. Nah. And it looks like this game is ours for the taking. G to the G's. That was a close game. We took the lead, then they took the lead, and then we took the lead back. Good stuff. Send a request because of course it's full. Okay, so I'll tell you what I'll do. After this match, I'm gonna go ahead and access some, make some room on my friends list. It's always full. Okay, next to spectate. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, no one's got to spectate. What do I feel like using? I want to. I don't know what I want to use. Let's go with this, go with this. The gear setup I have actually complements this weapon pretty nicely. No problem. So yeah, right after this match, I'll go ahead and make some room on my friends list. I still don't understand why Nintendo just doesn't increase. What's wrong with 500? I mean, seriously. Nintendo had better do some upgrading, which they technically did with the OLED, but there's no real improvements to consider that one over the normal Switch. Especially since it still suffers from Joy-Con drift. Latch-on cancellations feel so inconsistent. Here's the thing about them though, when they do happen, if you're doing the cancellation, it's satisfying. If it happens otherwise, it's annoying. So it's a double-edged sword pretty much. does remind me of those launch panels from Sonic the Hedgehog series. That's pretty much what they are. Woo! And the rail grinding. I wonder if Nintendo, inspiration from them, or completely revamped the idea entirely and said, "Oh no, this is original." And no, it's not. Sonic did it voiced. Bubbles! See, that's why I use like 3 subs of MP on this thing, just to eliminate any damage fall off. Just for a more consistent 3-hit splat. Because that probably would not have been a splat if I didn't do that. And here again, we have another example of a stage that once you pretty much take the center, the other team is kind of pinned down. I hope that in Splatoon 3 they have some kind of system to where if the other team is in the danger zone, then they automatically get like... Okay, I guess if that would be the only time extra damage would be okay for a comeback. Like they have increased health and increased damage, but not by a substantial amount, just by a little bit. Like one extra hit needed to get splatted and one less shot needed to splat people. Because I think that would actually help the games be more close, instead of one-sided. So I think that'd be an actual interesting concept. But then again, okay, that's something I don't see how people could actually abuse, because then they would always have to put themselves in the danger zone, and once that's the case, it's like, why even get out of it? You want to win, right? So you gotta not be in the danger zone. It's not gonna guarantee a victory if you use that system, because there's still like 30 or 40% of the map you need to actually think. So yeah, I think that would actually be a very good idea. If the team's in the danger zone, they're stronger and more resilient. That'd be the only time I'd be okay with any kind of damage up or health increase. Just to give the other team a chance to make a comeback so that the matches are closer and not so one-sided. But knowing Nintendo, they're gonna be like, "Now, we don't want to make our games fair. We want to make them very unbalanced and not fun to play. We want to demoralize you guys." And I was like, we have too many problems to fix. Just make a new game entirely. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. I mean, at this point, it only makes sense to save it for any improvements for Splatoon 3, but if that's the case, they had actually better make those improvements. Don't save it for a bunch of, like, 200 updates for a game or something. Because the more a game gets updated, the more wonky it becomes. I don't know why that is. It just happens. I think it's because the game has more to it than it used to, therefore it doesn't run as smoothly. I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but yeah, it happens all the time. Especially with online shooters. Nintendo, unfair, let's go. Literally, their motto is flat out, our way or no way. That's 100% Nintendo's motto right there. Take care, Joseph. Have a good one. Stay safe. Not really, because I deleted it. If I don't recognize a name on my friends list, then that's going to be the one that I delete to make some room on my friends list. But it would still be better if they just increased the friends limit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're gonna wait for King Pete to show up, assuming he's gonna play with us. Want a beanbag chair? My mom has one. Actually, I wonder, do they? Is that one of the new items in Animal Crossing, a beanbag chair? If not, then holy shoot. I'd be darn surprised. I mean, I don't think they have water beds either. Going through the news? Yep. Skip news option in Splatoon 3 as well, please. That would be nice. We don't need the news to tell us what the current map rotation is. We can see it as soon as we enter the lobby. A limit on having the same ability on any gear item because just having pure ability is kind of useless, to be honest. That is kind of true. However, something I would like to see in Splatoon 3 is fully customizable gear. You get to choose the main ability as well. Like, choosing the sub-abilities would probably require 1 Super Sea Snail or 1,000... means whatever the heck the currency is in this game. And the main ability would be 10 Super Sea Snails or 10,000 points. Because I think that'd be nice. Because people stack ability on gears anyway, so it wouldn't make it overpowered. Wouldn't break the game. What would break the game is being able to fully customize your own weapon kit. That would be broken and overpowered. But not customizing your gear, for Pete's sake. I feel like going... this weapon. My run speed. Actually, I don't think I'll really need this. I'm just gonna go with this. I think that's pretty good. Okay. Send friend request, but unable because... oh boy. Okay, so let me fix that right after this match. Create a union group to overthrow Nintendo. Oh gosh. Actually, I hear what Nintendo did for the Kelly vs. Marie Splatfest in Splatoon 1 is they completely separated the servers. They made, you know, the Japanese servers their own thing and every other server just together. I hope they do that in Splatoon 3. Completely separate the servers entirely because it's not fun when you get Japanese players in the lobby because lag everywhere. So yeah, if they did that with Splatoon 1 or Splatfest, there's no excuse why they shouldn't be able to do it as its own thing in Splatoon 3. I mean, they even did it with Mario Kart. They even did it with Mario Kart 8. It's like, you get to choose regional or worldwide, and it's like, there's no excuse you can't do that in this game. Like, at all. There's no excuse, Nintendo. No excuse, no excuse. Ouch. Take care, Snivy. Have a good one. Stay safe. So yeah, Nintendo, there's no excuse. And this is why Nintendo should listen to the community. After all, the customer is always right. It's not no an opinion, it's a fact. The customer is always right. And that's with any kind of business that has customers involved. Gaming, fast food, media, it doesn't matter. But Nintendo seems to think, oh no, we're perfect. It's our way or no way. And I say, Nintendo, get your heads out of the gutter. Actually, listen. Self-intercorrects. You dictators, we don't stand up for them. we do now? Oh, I just realized we're only one of the in-depth kits from having all three ends apps. I think 5v5's a thing. Like, I understand being able to get more people in a lobby, but what's the point of that if two of them have to spectate? It defeats the purpose entirely. Might as well just keep it 8 people per lobby. I mean, sheesh. I forgot which Splatfest it was, but there was one where you literally got put against the same Japanese Blobber Corte for 3 matches in a row. Yep, all the more reason to actually fix up the servers. Hello, Dylan. Hello, nobody. Who needs a dodge roll link and just do that? That was stupidity. What you mean though? Okay, so let me go ahead and fix that friends list problem, so Bridget can send me a request really quick. Okay, no one up here because they're on my best friends. They're starred. Let's see. Okay, can't quite remember who you is, so my apologies. That's are too easy. I mean, they have their strengths, but they also have their weaknesses. Like, their biggest weakness is definitely in their lack of attack power. You can get outclassed by a consistent 2-shot from something like a Gal. And they don't have the best range either. But their mobility is where... Mobility is what makes up for that. But you're gonna want to abuse the living heck out of that. Use run speed up on this thing. It's good. Hate your kitchen chair? How come? Actually, back to what Paul was saying, that reminds me of something that happened during, I think it was the Final Fest. It was one of the Splatfest. I think it was the Final Fest. Yeah, I ran into a team that had a 99 win streak, and I'm like, how that's possible is beyond me. I don't know how you guys can win consistently that many times like that. It's not possible, no matter how good of a player you are. So they were probably hacking. Right, you can frontline pretty well. I mean, that's why the original NZAP right here is, I think, when you see it in the competitive community the most, because it's a really good team support aggressive hybrid. It's got the tools to play team support, and it's got the tools to just be offensive, aggressive attack. There. Let's make a small push while we can. Now accept that request momentarily. We're gonna make your 4 macro. Yeah, couldn't agree more. There's no strategy to this map in Rainmaker. You just go straight. There's no paths you can take to actually get an edge. Just push forward, that's all there is to it. Just run and gun. It is annoying. But once you're pinned down, you're screwed. Abstract One, how's it going? Welcome. But yeah, that's kind of why I really like the NZAP kits, because there's an NZAP for everything. You got one that's a really good team support and just frontline hybrid. You got one that's like really good at turfing and being the 83. And then the 89 is like, you can play like both defensively and aggressively with it. Ew, I'm surprised that didn't shoot through the armor. Marshall in general just sucks. I mean, even for Turf Wars, it's a pain. Because it's like, once you're pinned down, you're screwed. That's all there is to it. Good luck getting out of it. This combines suction bomb explosion with make your explosion. Here comes the suction bomb launcher. Wow, that actually worked. Thought the was here. It's mine. Thank you for your pest. Gotcha. I'll accept it as soon as this Rainmaker match is over. 85 is just a great support weapon. My personal favorite, though, is definitely the 89. Just because the kit is flexible. You can play both offensively and defensively. That and it just looks cool. That bright neon orange is really a nice touch. Now, imagine being able to change the color of the weapons in Splatoon 2. Imagine bright neon blue lens there. I would main the living heck out of that thing. I would main that something. Imagine e-comer being able to carry over while carrying the Rainmaker. The suction bombs did not blow up in time. You got rid of Splatoon 2? Well, shoot. Any other games you play? Wow. You got like a cover. I'm gonna go ahead and get really good. I should do something at least. What I should be doing is using my Rainmaker setup. Getting in a pretty good push over here. And there's no... Wait, is it? About to jump off this map? No, there isn't. So whatever score you have, you're stuck with unless you can make a comeback. Oh, wow. I think that's looking wrong now. There's some ceiling decor for Animal Crossing. A suction bomb on the ceiling. All I gotta do is actually just hold on to it anyway. G to the G's. This map sucks. A black Enzap? It looks... Actually, that reminds me. Imagine like a Kensa Enzap kit. A Kensa Enzap. You have 3 Enzaps that actually exist in the real world, and then you have a fictional one. Imagine the little clip would go around the barrel of the Enzap. G to the G's. I mean, how'd you get rid of Splatoon? We just saw you playing it. I wish you erased this map from your memory. I hope they leave it out of Splatoon 3 entirely. Fort Mackerel is just, in my opinion, the worst map in the game. 3, 4. Time for Splat Zones! Same teams as last time. Wasn't it? This time you can go with... This is the exact same map we had Splat Zones on the last time. What did I just say about Nintendo having no variety? There you go. Fleshies, how's it going? Welcome. That teammates. Just stuck with... Oh, stuck in... at A rank because of that. Yeah, I'll admit, I think Nintendo's matchmaking has just gotten really freaking bad. The matchmaking is bad, the weapon distribution is bad, the online service is bad. Like, jeez, how do you get 3 chargers on one team? That should not happen. Heck, there was a team of 4 chargers one time. And this was in a random public turf war lobby. And I'm like, excuse me? You want to run this by me again? What's that about that patch you put in the game about fixing weapon distribution? That clearly, literally did nothing. Either that or you just pretended to patch it. But yes, hopefully Nintendo actually corrects the mistakes in this game and put them in Splatoon. That would be really nice. If not, then I have low expectations for Splatoon. Great. Nintendo's back in action. Oh, interesting. Cool. Like water. There we go. Hey, Storm. Hello. Razor plus Inkstorm combo is actually pretty effective. Holy shit. I'm surprised that did not slap me. You let Snelly take the lead! Let's go, Gary! Start moving! You're blowing everything we trained for! Blowing it! In Spanish? I noticed. How's that working out for you? It's okay, Rocky. You go when you feel like it. Okay, adjustment. Time for a change of pace. Hello. I shall ink up this spot over here because ink. There we go. Combined explosions. I've gotten some pretty interesting splats with those levels as a result of the combined explosive damage that go with it. If all 3 explode at the same time, yeah, it's pretty darn powerful. I'm going this way. Watch out, here comes the bubbles. Jeez, this is a close game. These are the kind of games that are enjoyable. These are the kind of games that I wish would always happen in this game. I shall activate this. Right now. G to the G's. Jeez. Nosotros queremos tus dramas. Mediocre Spanish. What did you say in Spanish, though? As little left as possible for as much money as possible. That would be accurate. Thought you could win. I mean, it was a close game. Abina? Am I saying her name right? If not, I do apologize. But hey, welcome! How's it going? Again, the same stage we got our control on literally just last time. Further proving me right, there's no such thing as variety in a Nintendo game. Their RNG is just clearly set. And the same teams. Double down on Nintendo, why don't ya? For Christmas for Splatoon 2? You might as well... Okay, Splatoon 3 won't be out by then, so... Yeah, I guess Splatoon 2 would be a good way to get started then. Same teams, same maps, same game modes. Good job, Nintendo. If you want to make variety in a game that has Nintendo on it, you gotta do it yourself. That's all there is to it. So the stage, here it is, Humpback Trump Track. Humpback Trump Track. That's a good one. Holy shoot. Quick match on tower control. It's not easy. I don't know. Now this is the weapon that got me to SN Tower. Hopefully it goes. Here come the got all three of ya. That's a lot of MPU. Actually, if you want the maximum amount of MPU possible, it's 2 mains and 9 subs of it to make them do 49.9 damage. The other ability is best spent on Inksaber main because that weapon really needs it. It's not even funny. I'd say Inksaber main is actually better for that weapon than MPU. Just because I think being able to fire more shots is better than needing to take less shots to the splat. That's just me though. Friends, this is full. Dang, I'm confirmed that's more than I thought it would. Okay, I'll fix that right after this match. Since this match is over, I shall make room on my friends list. Here we go! Oblenham. Incoming! There are some instances where you don't need to get off the tower when the missiles are there, because the tower won't move fast enough to have you avoid the missiles entirely. But I think it's still somewhat of a good pressure in game mode. Keyword being somewhat. At least that section blocked up by us sometimes. That direct hit, though. Literally, it's a 1-point difference. Heads up. And there we go. It's just missiles, missiles, missiles. Heads up, the ceiling's coming down. I'll dig it. I hope they take MPU out of the next game because it just really breaks the balance of the weapons. It truly does. At least in Splatoon 1 you had defense up to counter damage up. In this game there's no counter to it. So it literally just breaks the balance of the game entirely. But Nintendo did it to cater to the competitive scene because that's the scene Nintendo favors. They could care less about the casuals. Because they're making the money. Why am I not surprised about that at all? Because that's all Nintendo cares about nowadays is the money. But are they truly pro players if they need that crutch? I don't think so. If they need one less shot to splat, then I don't consider that pro at all. I consider that pro wannabe. Make themselves feel like a pro artificially. That's just me though. Okay, and my friends list should have a spot open now. As soon as this takes its sweet time. There we go. Up here, dipstick. This is where you accept the friend requests. Is that you, by the way? I need to know if it's you because sometimes the names won't match from Twitch to YouTube. It's very realistic when it comes to damage up on. Yeah, exactly. But at least defensive was a way to counter it in Splatoon 1. Okay, that's you. Gotcha. View damage up it. It's like, it's like, no, it shouldn't exist. If Splatoon 3 comes out, you're gonna get level 10 so you can play ranked. Yeah. Ranked mode, and then you gotta get to, I think, B? Or B minus in order to be able to do League? At least I think that's the case. I can't remember, it's been a while. Okay. This is not the same stage we had at Climb Blitz on the last time, but it is the stage we played earlier nonetheless. Where's my swam? Swam sped! Tell you don't use it. That's the thing though, it's like... That's, like, when you get up to the higher levels of ranked mode, you have no choice but to use it because everyone's using it. And I don't like that. I don't like it when you feel like you need to rely on something everyone else is using instead of using what makes you feel comfortable with your own playstyle. It's like... That's one big major reason it should not exist. One big reason. When you gotta use something else other than what you enjoy using, it literally takes the fun out of it entirely. And if that were me, I wouldn't really feel accomplished if I ranked up using NPU because it'd be like, would I have been able to win those games if I didn't need that last shot to splat? Would I have lost those games? Is it not on my own skill or is it on a crutch? It's like, where's the accomplishment in that? I want to rely on my own skills to be able to get through games. Not rely on something that's like basically, if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. That kind of thing. Which to me is just why I think anything that has health up or damage up just should not exist. So in Splatoon 3, I'm hoping there's no damage up at all, no health up at all. Even something that increases your health recovery should not exist because that falls along those same lines. Just keep everything plain vanilla, and you should be good. Let it be on skill. Ooh, I'll take that triple. Did it. All the time because Marl Sanders dropped input every time you play this game. I gotcha. Now, the only reason I stacked 3 subs of MPU on the Splatter Shot, a Pro, is just to eliminate any damage drop. To make it a more consistent 3-hit splat, not to try and make it a 2-hit. Heads up! Oh look! It's teal and yellow-orange. Yes, Trilling Bottom. Destroy them. Jeez, I thought I got out of that in time. Guess not. Get my special charger. Well, it's one of the worst specials in the game. It's good when you super jump using it. Boom. Oh jeez, I've been here before. Trying to get away, but you can't because you're trying to ink the wall, and everyone just keeps re-inking it in their color and you can't do anything about it. Kill Octo expansion. Octo expansion is actually pretty fun. I like the inclusion of playable Octolinks, though I was hoping we'd get to play as the actual rival Octolink from the main stories. I mean, what we have is okay, it's nice, but it's like, I wanted rival Octolink playable. That would be great! Ouch. Wouldn't it be great if they got lost in the woods and never came back? Patrick, scared! Oh, that would be great! I love using Splash What's to my advantage. Just so satisfying. I did the same thing with Relic Canopies. So good. So satisfying. That is not where I wanted that to go. I'm going this way. The other one. This relies on speed rather than mass for its kinetic energy. One, two, three. Okay, got something. Better than none. Mac, how's it going? Welcome. Squipper, welcome. How's it going? How y'all doing? Every time we see someone like drop a squid beacon at the base, it's like, what's the point of that? Just super jump back to the base itself. Oopsie daisy. I was off just by a little bit. Every little bit. So... didn't think I'd get in that quickly, but okay. No. No. Got it. Just by a smidge. Overtime! Jeez. 2 hours overtime. Speed, how's it going? Welcome. How you doing, mate? That was freaking fast-paced as fudge. Due to the dizzles. Oh wait! We have no spectators, full lobby. Let's go. Never mind. Okay, so... 2, 3... Actually, no. Because... 1, 2... Okay, yeah. Okay, I don't want to spectate any of you guys, because you're ready, so... 2... Skipper Pavilion. What do I feel like abusing? No way. I don't know. I wish they would just include more weapons at the very last page. Do it! Actually, I did talk about that silver arrow spray, so let's use that one. If I can find it, there it is. Use this. What else should I use? Yeah, swim speed up, definitely. I don't think you'll really need ink, because it inks the ground really nicely. Instead, let's go with actually, let's stick with ink res. Ray, how's it going? Welcome. Got a question? What is your question? I bet you forgot you had. Oh, I see. Oh. Let's see what we got going on here. Now, this is another stage I don't like because it's linear instead of bilinear. Just like how, you know, Spray Rig. There's a few Splatfest stages that are like this too. And it sucks that the pool versus no pool Splatfest stage is like that because that was my first ever Splatfest, so kind of special to me in there. Did I toss it? Yes, I did. That's my most favorite weapon. The NZAP 89. I've been consistent. Or Thunder just killed him with that one. I mean, I can understand using MPU to eliminate damage drop, but if you just completely stack it like that, it's like you don't need that much MPU to eliminate damage drop. All it takes is like 1 minute and 3 subs to do so. Anything else would just be kill. Uh-oh. Is my bomb gonna go in the water? It's good. Hello. One T. A good book. Why did I do that? Hello, person. Time to tip the scales. Once I get this over here, I'll do it. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Move. I'm alive. Now I'm dead. I'm surprised I stayed alive for that one, jeez. One of your favorite stages. I mean, I'll give it this much. It looks really nice during the Splatfests. Which is what we have now. Here we go. I won't sink in this area over here. I live! Hello! I'm just gonna do this regardless of it. Yes, yes. This thing is like the turfing king. It's like got nothing but turfing. And I like it. Yeah, sending missiles my way and build up my special faster formation. Last second double kill. I'll take it. Close game, GG's. See how much I. Ooh. 1,500. Neato. Okay, so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, so we still have to spectate somebody. You barely leave spawn. Spawn camping is annoying, I'll admit. It sucks. Okay, I'll spectate. Y'all have fun. We're gonna go down the list on who's spectating. Turf War Reef. This is a map you don't see very often. Hey, you tried. So, still a GG's. It was a really close game, though. By 2.2%. I was gonna keep using the same setup I'm currently using. And I think this might be the last rotation. Yeah, this is gonna be the last rotation. So 6 more games and then I'm gonna call it a stream. The first time I heard Fly Off to Fly, I was like, dude, it's a game about squids eating turf. Why does the music gotta be this good? Lol. Because yeah, like literally. I understand a game like this could use some upbeat music, given how fast-paced it is, but a song like that is like, jeez dude, chill. It's great. One of my favorite soundtracks in the entire Splatoon franchise so far. Let's see if Splatoon 3 potentially has any music to top Fly Off the Fly. Like, I imagine potentially they will do something like a remix where they combine both Calamari Incantation with Fly Off the Fly. Imagine that. If that's the case, then I'm gonna be like, yeah, that would top it. Because they remixed and combined both Kelly and Marie's individual themes for the final battle of this game. At least in the main story. Which was pretty good. So if that's the case, let's see if they combine Calamari Incantation with Fly Off the Fly. The 2 Final Boss themes of both games. That's gonna sound pretty good. This is pretty good. Only one thing. You forgot the pickles! Oh, best there is? I don't think so. You lose. I like how he Bubble just flat out picks up Squidward and just tosses him aside just... I believe you owe me 2. Like, who does that? Who just picks someone up and just throws them? Jeez. I mean, Patrick's done the same thing in the Valentine's episode. Excuse me, you guys have the time? Patrick needs love too! Jeez. That guy is never gonna ask anyone for the time ever again. He's just gonna live out some serious traumatization. Jeez, dude. I defy you, Heartman! Heart on stick must die! Heart on stick must die. That's freaking funny. Now unleash your special and increase my ship if you can. That'd be your best bet here. That's about 3 other games I'm excited for. The new Sonic Rangers game that was leaked. Not sure when that's coming out though. Hopefully next year as well. They typically release their games holiday of whatever year it is. That was very one-sided though. Bean Maker. No, it's cool. Okay, so now no one's got to spectate. Okay, we're gonna have to put you and Geo on opposite teams. And I'll continue using this weapon again. Heart on stick, master! I like how at the end of that episode he just flat out tells SpongeBob he didn't have to get him anything, and that rampage. The reason he went on that rampage was because he thought SpongeBob didn't give him anything. Holy shit, dude. 5 seconds always in the. It's cool. There's always gonna be that delay on streams. Even if it's ultra low latency, there's always gonna be a delay. Hey Riddler, how's it going? Gotta go? It's cool. Do what you gotta do. But thanks for dropping by, though. Stay safe. Have a good one. Rainmaker on this stage is also kind of a pain because it's like, it's similar to Port Mackerel, but there are different paths you can take. But it's still a little bit linear. A little too linear to do anything flashy. Giving my special charger really quickly. Okay. This way, this way, this way, or that way. No. Yes, I got a section bomb on it. At least. I defy you, Heartman! Attention, everyone. There's a chubby pink starfish on the loose. Actually, that kind of reminds me of that. Remember the Strangler episode when the Strangler called Petra Tubby? He didn't flip the heck out then. Like he did with SpongeBob calling Tubby. Oh, I can't take any chances. No, she could be the Strangler. I'm the Strangler! Oh, I should have known! That's it. I'll take that nice juicy double kill. I thought that'd be enough to splat whoever was behind me. Jeez. That was dope. Going up and going down. I'll take that double again. I was gonna say just blow up the Rainmaker shield. I think that would have splattered him. Try jump! I saw that auto bomb just in time. Holy shit. That's one way to do it. Coming at you. Fire the missiles. Ouch. It's right there. Destroy it. The best thing to do now would be to just jump off the cliff, or the ledge, and reset the Rainmaker. If you want to try and risk it. I mean, you're already pretty much back at the center anyway. Not in time, it didn't activate. That didn't bust it, did it? It did do something. Oh, I'm surprised I lived that. Jeez. Take that nice juicy double. Make the push. Oh, jeez. At least we got that lead. Holy cow. Now those are fun games. It's like lead after lead after lead after lead. Heads up. That is not where I want to throw that thing, but whatever works. Whatever works. Yahas. The only thing they can do now is that's it, and G to the G's. That was indeed clutch push. Holy shit. I wish all games were that fast paced and close. But unfortunately, with Nintendo's matchmaking, no. Okay, time for Splatoon. Okay, this one I'm gonna try this out. Ooh, make home art. I'm gonna use these zines. Did you get 10? I mean, that's good. You typically tend to get a lot more splats in ranked modes than you would in Turtle Forest. Uh-oh, someone's got us. Hang out. Okay, half an hour will rotate. You can't quit just because you're losing. Okay, take care, Abstract One. Have a good one. Stay safe. I mean, this match is now completely unbalanced. And thank you, Hap. Na, 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 na. You gotta check that elevator! You're an employee! Not anymore. I quit. What? You can't quit. The fact that Mr. Krabs just flat out stole that hotel's motto, did they sue him for that? Welcome to the Krusty Town. Our motto is, we shall never deny a guest, even the most ridiculous request. That's great. I'll have a large crab patty with no onions and extra pickle. If you want a Krabby Patty, you'll have to rent a room and order room service. Oh, yeah, no. Jeez. Watch out. Thought I could jump down in time. I like these two combinations of colors. They look really nice. Very sky blue with very bright yellow. It's up. There it go. That's up. The ceiling's coming down. Watch your head. Dude, I want to play Sonic and Black Knight again, too. I don't mind playing Secret Rings again either, but I just like Sonic and the Black Knight. Wow, Sonic and the Black Knight a lot more than Secret Rings. Is there anyone on our team hanging back? So that'll help. Could be a maybe. Keep her being maybe. I'll take that as a maybe. Okay, yeah, let's. Yeah, they are. Okay. Hello. My Inkstorm shall still continue the job. Have I seen Chemical? Wait, Chemical Gary Zone? No, I have not. Sounds like a stage mod for a Chemical Plant on Sonic 2. Take care, King Feet. Have a good one. Stay safe. Okay, now I shall spectate again to make for the time. So now I'm just gonna have it randomized. Ever control on this stage. No clue what I shall. Just use what I typically do. I need to watch out for the stream. Alrighty, will do. Thanks for letting me know about it. Pandori, welcome! How's it going? Chemical Gary Zone. I shall give it a watch. You play one more? Make it even? Okay, gotcha. Nice. I mean, it's already even though, but thanks anyway. Let's go. Okay, so power control, then Clan Blitz, and then we're gonna do a Turf War, Flatfest as a Squid Party, and then we're gonna end the stream. Yeah. Control. I mean, after playing with randoms, I can safely say that Rainmaker is my least favorite mode because there's like no synergy or coordination with teams in Rainmaker with randoms. And whenever there's a clear path, no one grabs the Rainmaker. It's not where I want to. Oh my gosh. That's something that I find ridiculously annoying about tower control. The momentum from the tower just freaking forbids you get on it. Yeah. Just doesn't want you to get on the tower, and I say, screw you, I'm getting on it anyway. Whether you want me to or not. Again 5, how's it going? Welcome. Oh, it's Silver? Hey, welcome, Silver! How's it going, Silver? How have you been? Hopefully you've been doing well. I tried. Oh, I got somebody. Right. I wonder if he'll finally see who Agent 7 is in Splatoon 3, because that's like the only agent we haven't seen yet. Darren, welcome! How's it going? Squiffer's not using a Squiffer. Holy shoot, that looked like a face. The way that ink was freaking lined up there. Like a freaking face. I'm not even joking. What the frick? Squidward! Squidward-eared! Squidward, look at my new pet! That's no pet. That's a wild animal. No, it isn't. Watch this. Fetch! How many fingers am I holding up? Hey there. I want to let that thing in my house. Give it that thing a pretty drain. I didn't need to see that. Gotta go. Well, we're going over to my house to have a little fun. How can you possibly have fun with a jellyfish? By having a sweet rave party, that's how. I think that's the most iconic musical piece in the SpongeBob series. Welcome back, Mac. It's cool. Computers will crash sometimes. Welcome back. I've already I'll throw that. Oh, shoot. Going up, going down. Hey, you. Oh, what? Oh no, you died, good sir. I saw that shot. I'm gonna go this way. Jeez. Thank you, Nintendo. Or whatever the heck you just caused. Nope. Here it goes. Oh, come on. Jeez. I was jumping on the tower. Okay. Nintendo is finished, girl. Getting Splatoon 2 though. G to the G's. Against Swiffer, we'll be going on Spectate because we want balanced teams. Jeez. Tower control. Flame bleeds. Take your king feet. Have a good one. Stay safe. What's taking so long? Okay. Wow, okay, Nintendo, whatever you say. Ready? In a Nintendo game? What's that? There is no such thing. Unless you do it manually. I mean, what's on this stage though isn't the worst. Not the best, but not the worst. Two headpieces. Because I was originally gonna make a pure run speed up set with that until I found run speed up with the headphones on it. Which I did eventually end up making a pure run speed up set. So I decided to use the headphones instead because that goes with my main gear. Just because I like the way it looks. I think it's cool. Hello. Now it disappears. Like I was saying. I did not mean to grab it. Nice one, half. Watch out behind you, though. Woo! Let's go. Better than nothing. Joanna, welcome. How's it going? Welcome. A different request? Okay, I'll have to accept that momentarily. Okay, that's enough for tonight. Time to go to bed. You got it wrong, little fella. Bad. Repeat after me. Bad. Get easy. Made it in. Let's go. Doing good? Good to hear. Haru, how's it going? Welcome. Sorry, I cannot read what you're saying. Yeah, someone. Not the person I needed to get. Oh. How the heck did that not spot yet? Jeez. The barrier is back up. Cool. I'll just keep you right here. Quit worrying, Gary. You'll be just fine. Not gonna make it back in time. That's super slow. Got someone at least. Well, got some score. I'm proud of myself. Alright, curling bomb main. Not really. I mean, I hardly use curling bombs, but I use them enough to try and get like a... try and trap the tomb if that makes sense. Hello, poison. I don't have the range to do anything about this currently going. Yeah. Goodbye. Oh. They almost pulled a comeback. I call that a victory. Take care, Paul. Have a good one. Stay safe. I call that a victory, that comeback we nearly made. G to the G's. But now it's time for a squid party, and then we're gonna call the stream good. Okay, so again, with the friend request, I need to make, I think, 2 spaces on my friends list. So let me do that really quickly. Just bump up the limit to 500, Nintendo. Firstly. Who do I still play? You. I can't quite remember who you are. Let's go. This will take a nice minute. Because the Switch lacks power. Okay, who else? Spaghetti! Shoot. I'm gonna go with spaghetti. Okay, so go ahead and send me a friend request now, and I shall accept it. That's part you gotta go. Gotcha. Because that's what we're gonna do. The party, and then we're gonna end the stream off. I'm sorry I can't make out what you're saying, Meru. I do apologize. I did? Okay. Let's speed things up, please. Come on. It shouldn't take this long to accept a request. And I think there was someone else who wanted to send me a request though, but since someone's got to go here very soon, we're just gonna jump straight to the party. Let's go. I'm free to fall asleep. Having a hard time falling asleep. What kind of helps me fall asleep is keeping the room cold. Like, it really helps me in falling asleep for that reason, because it's cold and you're under the warmth of your blanket. It actually really helps. But it's also, that also makes it really hard to get up in the morning. He's out of here really quick. Patient's out of here. Nope. There was someone else, but they DC'd apparently. Okay, but this will be the last match, and then we're calling it a stream. Oh, the pass is 1008, but this is going to be the last thing we do because it's been 2 hours, which is how long I stream, and we're finishing off with a squid party here. So I apologize if you didn't get the chance to play this time. There's always next time. Oh. Oh. Go up the hyper bombs. I hope we see like the full actual thing of the hyper bombs in Splatoon 3. That'd be cool. It might be used as a special. Like, it kind of similar to the Ink Strike, except you call in 3 different spots to place hyper bombs. And I think Marie said the reason they don't detonate on their own is because they're prototypes. So in Splatoon 3, if that's the case, you'll probably just pick 3 spots and then those 3 hyper bombs will detonate on their own. Which I'm hoping is the case. That'd be kind of dope. That'd be a dope special. Just place 3 slots for hyper bombs. And I say 3 because that's all Nintendo will make it. It's 3 because they seem to like the number 3 a lot for some reason. I don't know why. They just do. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4! Okay, new theory. Maybe we should play so quietly no one can hear us. Or maybe we wouldn't sound so bad if some people didn't try to play with big meaty claws. Welcome back, Bridget. I don't want to spin around too much, Bridget. Something the Switch OLED still has, and something that Nintendo just refuses to fix. Reason. I don't know why, they just do. Princess Cannon! 1, 2, 3. Feel free to pull up the hyper bombs on your end. Whoever's on the other team. I can't English. Back to the base. Let's go! I'm gonna go ahead and just launch him. This will take a minute. There we go. Oh. Here we go. Got the jump up, but that's quite alright. Okay, but anywho's, that's gonna do it for today's live stream. So, next weekend, I'm not quite sure what I'll be streaming. I finished up Miitopia, and I don't want to stream other things other than just Splatoon, so I'm gonna have to think. What else should I stream? Have fun. Glad you had fun. Have a good one, and stay safe. I mean, I guess I could stream Smash again for the heck of it. But I don't know what I'll be streaming after that. I could try streaming Minecraft again, but the thing is, that game is kind of busted. You're very welcome. Okay, but yeah, as for this stream, I'm gonna, it's coming to a close. I'm gonna end it right here. I don't really feel like raiding anybody, but I'll try to think of something to stream next week, because why not? Kinda have to. Just not sure what it'll be, though. It might be Smash on, Saturday, and then not sure what it'll be Sunday. I'll have to think. But anywho's, that's gonna do it for today's live stream. We're not gonna rate anybody, don't really feel like it. So I'll just end it off right here. So, thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you all had fun. I'll see you next weekend for another live stream. So, until next time, love you all. Take care.